Taylor Swift just made a decision that has sent shockwaves through her entire fanbase, and let me tell you, people are not holding back. What should have been a sweet moment of friendship has turned into an absolute battleground on social media, with fans picking sides and throwing accusations that you won't believe. The pop superstar thought she was simply choosing her bridesmaids, but what happened next has created one of the biggest controversies of the year. Stick around because the drama that unfolded is absolutely wild, and if you want to catch all the explosive details as they happen, hit that subscribe button right now. The internet exploded when news broke that Taylor Swift had chosen Selena Gomez and Gigi Hadid as her bridesmaids for her upcoming wedding to Travis Kelce. You would think fans would be happy for their favorite star, but instead, thousands of them are absolutely furious. The backlash started within minutes of the news dropping, and it hasn't stopped since. Social media platforms turned into war zones, with fans demanding explanations and questioning Swift's judgment. The anger is real, the comments are brutal, and the reasons behind this fury are more complicated than anyone could have imagined. Let's talk about why fans are losing their minds over Gigi Hadid first. The supermodel received her bridesmaid invitation during what seemed like an innocent dinner at Zero Bond in New York last week. Swift gathered some of her closest friends, asked Hadid to be part of her bridal party, and Hadid happily accepted. Sounds nice, right? Wrong. Fans immediately started digging up old drama, and what they found has them convinced that Hadid has no business standing next to Swift on her wedding day. The comments section became a brutal reminder of every single controversy Hadid has ever been involved in, and fans are not letting anything slide. The main issue fans have with Hadid centers around her past statements and actions regarding certain global issues. Without getting into specific details, fans have screenshots, receipts, and entire threads documenting moments where Hadid took public stances that clashed with what many of Swift's fans believe in. They're asking how Swift can claim to stand for certain values while having someone in her bridal party who they believe represents the opposite. The accusations are flying fast and furious, with fans calling Swift a hypocrite and demanding she reconsider her choice. Some have even threatened to stop supporting Swift entirely if Hadid remains part of the wedding. But the fury over Hadid is nothing compared to the absolute firestorm surrounding Selena Gomez. Swift asked her longtime best friend to be a bridesmaid, and you would expect fans to celebrate this choice given how close the two have been for over a decade. Instead, the announcement triggered an unprecedented level of rage that nobody saw coming. Fans are bringing up everything from Gomez's recent behavior to her choice of husband, and they're making it clear they think Swift is making a massive mistake by including her in the wedding. The timing of Gomez's own wedding to Benny Blanco has become a major point of contention. Fans are convinced that Gomez rushed into marriage, and that Swift is now being forced to pretend everything is fine when it's clearly not. They're analyzing every photo, every public appearance, and every social media post looking for signs of tension between Swift and Gomez. Some fans have created entire conspiracy theories suggesting that Swift doesn't actually want Gomez as a bridesmaid but feels obligated because of their long friendship. The theories are getting wilder by the day, and each new post adds fuel to an already raging fire. Then there's the issue of Benny Blanco himself. Fans have made it abundantly clear that they cannot stand Gomez's new husband, and they're furious that Swift is essentially endorsing this marriage by making Gomez a bridesmaid. They're pulling up old interviews, past comments, and anything they can find to prove that Blanco is wrong for Gomez and that Swift should be distancing herself instead of celebrating the union. The hate directed at Blanco has been relentless, with fans claiming he's using Gomez for fame and that the entire relationship is a disaster waiting to happen. By extension, they believe Swift is making a terrible decision by bringing Gomez and her drama into her wedding. The rage has extended to accusations that both Hadid and Gomez are fake friends who are only using Swift for publicity. Fans are convinced that neither woman genuinely cares about Swift and that they're only accepting the bridesmaid invitations because it benefits their own careers and public images. Comments like "they're just clout chasers" and "Taylor deserves better friends" are everywhere. Fans are creating detailed posts explaining why Swift should dump both women from her life entirely, not just from her wedding party. The level of anger is shocking, and it shows no signs of dying down. Another huge issue driving the fury is the perception that Swift is being naive and too trusting. Fans believe they can see things Swift can't, and they're frustrated that she won't listen to what they consider obvious red flags. They're comparing this situation to past friendships that didn't work out well for Swift, bringing up old drama and failed relationships as evidence that she needs to be more careful about who she lets into her inner circle. The protective instinct from fans has turned into something much more aggressive, with many feeling personally betrayed by Swift's choices. The comparison between Hadid and Gomez versus other potential bridesmaids has also sparked massive debates. Fans are naming other celebrities and friends they believe would be better choices, questioning why Swift didn't pick people they consider more worthy. Names like Blake Lively are being thrown around constantly, with fans arguing that Lively has been a more consistent and genuine friend than either Hadid or Gomez. The fact that Swift chose these two women over others has fans convinced something suspicious is going on behind the scenes. Social media has become an absolute mess of angry posts, heated arguments, and brutal takedowns. Fan accounts that have supported Swift for years are now posting long explanations of why they're disappointed in her choices. Some are even creating petitions demanding that Swift reconsider her bridesmaid selections. The hashtags related to this controversy are trending worldwide, with new posts appearing every single minute. The discourse has gotten so intense that even people who don't follow Swift closely are aware of the drama and weighing in with their own opinions. The fury isn't limited to just American fans either. International fan bases are equally enraged, with some regions having specific issues with Hadid based on her public statements over the years. The global nature of Swift's fanbase means that this controversy is playing out across multiple languages, cultures, and time zones. What might seem like a small issue to some fans is a massive deal to others, and the cultural differences are making the situation even more explosive. Everyone has an opinion, and nobody is staying quiet about it. Critics are also pointing out that Swift has remained completely silent about the backlash. She hasn't addressed the fury, hasn't defended her choices, and hasn't tried to calm fans down. This silence is being interpreted in multiple ways. Some fans think Swift doesn't care about their concerns and is dismissing their legitimate complaints. Others believe she's aware of the controversy, but is choosing to ignore it because she knows she's right. Either way, the lack of response is making fans even angrier. They want acknowledgement, they want explanations, and they want Swift to justify her decisions. The dinner at Zero Bond, where Hadid received her invitation, has been analyzed frame by frame in photos that surfaced online. Fans are examining body language, facial expressions, and who sat where at the table. They're creating narratives about tension and awkwardness, convinced that even Swift's other friends at the dinner were uncomfortable with the bridesmaid choices. Every detail is being scrutinized and used as evidence to support various theories about what's really going on behind the scenes. Some fans have taken things a step further by directly contacting Hadid and Gomez on social media, leaving harsh comments and demanding they decline the bridesmaid invitations. The messages range from disappointed pleas to outright hostile attacks. Both women have faced waves of negativity, with their recent posts being flooded with comments about the controversy. The level of harassment has gotten concerning, with some observers noting that the fan behavior has crossed from criticism into something much darker. The wedding planning aspect has been completely overshadowed by this drama. Instead of discussing what Swift's dress might look like or where the ceremony will take place, everyone is focused solely on the bridesmaid controversy. The Rhode Island estate that's supposed to host the wedding has barely been mentioned. Travis Kelce's involvement in the planning has been ignored. Everything that should be exciting and fun about Swift's engagement has been drowned out by the fury over Hadid and Gomez. Fans are also bringing up Swift's past lyrics and public statements, trying to find evidence that even Swift herself wouldn't approve of these choices if she really thought about it. They're quoting songs, referencing interviews, and pulling from years of Swift's career to build cases for why Hadid and Gomez don't align with Swift's supposed values and standards. The deep dive into Swift's history is impressive in its thoroughness, even if the conclusions fans are drawing are questionable. The division within the fanbase itself has become another layer of drama. Not all fans are angry about the bridesmaid choices. Some are defending Swift's right to choose whoever she wants for her own wedding. This has created fights between fans, with accusations of being fake supporters or not really understanding Swift flying in both directions. Friend groups have split over this issue. Fan accounts that used to collaborate are now blocking each other. The community that was once united in support of Swift is fractured and fighting internally. Media outlets have picked up on the controversy and are running with it. Every entertainment news site has covered the backlash, often including the most explosive fan reactions in their articles. This mainstream attention has only amplified the fury, bringing more people into the conversation and creating even more heated debates. The story has grown beyond just Swift's fanbase and become a broader cultural moment about celebrity friendships, loyalty, and the role of fans in celebrities' personal lives. The speculation about whether Swift will actually go through with having Hadid and Gomez as bridesmaids is rampant. Fans are convinced that the backlash will force Swift to make changes to her bridal party. They're watching for any signs that relationships are cooling or that Swift is distancing herself from either woman. Every canceled plan, every missed photo opportunity, and every day that passes without the three of them being seen together is treated as evidence that Swift is reconsidering her choices. Ashley Avignon and Sabrina Carpenter, who were also at the recent dinner, have become unlikely heroes to angry fans. Many are suggesting that Swift should have chosen these women instead, praising them as better options who don't come with the same controversies and baggage. The comparison posts are endless, with detailed explanations of why Avignon and Carpenter would make superior bridesmaids. Some fans are even tagging Swift in these posts, hoping she'll see their suggestions and make last-minute changes to her plans. The anger has also sparked broader conversations about what Swift owes her fans. Some argue that as a public figure who has built her career on connecting with fans, Swift has a responsibility to listen to their concerns and take their feelings seriously. Others counter that Swift's personal life is her own business and fans have no right to dictate who she includes in her wedding. This philosophical debate has added yet another dimension to an already complex situation, with valid points being made on both sides even as tempers continue to flare. If you're as shocked by this drama as everyone else and want to keep up with every twist and turn in this unbelievable story, make sure you subscribe to our channel right now. Hit that notification bell because this situation is developing by the hour and you won't want to miss a single update about what happens next in this explosive controversy.